Howdy all, me again. And I know I said in the last part that, oh, my L button wasn't working and, oh, I won't be able to carry on for a bit. Well, guess what? My L button miraculously started working again last night. So, I don't know what that was about, but I bulk recorded a ton of Digimon adventure episodes, at least to get past the Etamon arc. So there are going to be a few more parts. So, yeah. Fingers crossed that the L button will keep working through until I beat the game. I'm not going to guarantee it though, so I'm just getting that point out there right now. I've got enough to see me through to the end of the Etamon arc. Anyway, here's another sub-quest. Mojyamon's lost something, so we need to go and find it for him because he's too lazy to go and find it himself. Seems to be a theme as of lately that people are just losing things. I mean, the very first sub-quest we did with Joe, Digimon, I think, left something at the beach. The last sub-quest we did before this one, Sora left something in the creepy church place. And now here, Mojyamon's lost something. I'm sorry, but I have never seen a bunch of people, like, misplace things or lose things so often. Well, actually, yes, I have. I'm that kind of person. I'm always misplacing things and losing things. Like, I'll put the TV remote down somewhere and then I'll completely forget where I put it. I'm that kind of person. So maybe I shouldn't really be ragging on these kids too much. They're just kids. I did it all the time and I still do it now, and I'm nearly 24. So, what's been going on? Well, not very much. Hay fever's still giving me jip. So I do apologise if I, like, don't completely cut out all the sniffing that I might do. Basically, the whole point of this sub-quest is we've got to go around and look for blue sparkly things. So, you want to check out every single area. Check out all the areas out quite thoroughly. I believe there's one sparkly item in every area. There's the second one. I have no idea what it is we're supposed to be getting for Mojyamon. Then again, I'm not exactly, well, I've said it a million times already, I'm not exactly fluent in Japanese, am I? I definitely can't read it. Ah, fuck. Okay. Moving on. Bloody Numamon always getting in my way. Those randy bastards. So, I believe there's one more blue sparkly item we've got to find, and then we can actually proceed on through the sub-quest and get it finished pretty darn quickly. I believe it might be up here. I mean, where else is it going to be? Ah, so it's got to be said, I hate Numamon. Those things that move like lightning. Oh, I hate them. I hate them, hate them, hate them. Anyway, there's blue sparkly item number 3. So now we can move on. Oh my god, creepy music. Because of course nothing's more appropriate. I mean, Mojyamon just misplaced something. It doesn't require the creepy music. Oh look, more blue sparkly items leading into that cave. Okay, so obviously we've got to now follow the trail. We can't pick those blue sparkly items up. They're just like nothing more than a trail, really. It's a good thing I saved my game here, because it was shortly after I went into the cave that I realised that I actually didn't have the L button wasn't working, so yeah. So what you're seeing now, or what you will be seeing, is gameplay that actually happened after I tested it to make sure the L button was working again by battling a random Numamon. See, Numamon can be useful for something. Anyway, in this cave, obviously, as you can see, there are two Unimon. And they look pretty damn vicious. They'll never forgive you for this, Unimon. How dare you go around stealing Mojyamon's goodies? How dare you go around stealing Mojyamon's pawn stash? That's not very nice. So, we've got to take out these two Unimon, and really there's nothing to them, they're just two Unimon. We fought one Unimon already with Gaimamon, so two more Unimons should be nothing. And I got my Digivolution back. Oh my god, I was so chuffed when that happened. I thought, oh god, I'm not going to be able to finish this game, am I? I was all set to do Pokemon Leaf Green as well. And I know I said in Sonic Colors it was going to be Fire Red, but no, it's going to be Leaf Green. Because I don't know, I thought I was doing Fire Red for some reason. But no, it's Leaf Green. It doesn't really make that much difference in any case. So, Digivolve! Tentomon! Why does it always look like the Unimon are having some kind of fit? Sometimes when they attack you, not when they're using the ray attack, but when they're just using their basic attack, they're very exaggerated in their movement. Like, this battle could take a while, but like I said, it isn't really hard. I'm just going to hit them with everything I have. Don't you shoot rays at me, you little bastard. Okay. Well, that's good. I need things like that. I mean, like I said, this battle's not hard, but I always appreciate when things like that happen, because it saves SP. You can get a powerful attack off, like your most powerful attack off, and, you know, not waste a single point of SP. It's brilliant. It'll probably become a lifesaver later on, if you know what I mean. Jesus Christ. Die. Come on. I hate you. I don't know why they needed to pit us against two of these bastards. And I love how Ikakumon barely gets through any SP. It's fantastic. At least one of the Digimon barely get through SP. Because it always seems like look at the amount of SP that Garurumon and Kabuterimon have in comparison to Ikakumon. Ikakumon looks like he hasn't made that much of a dent in his in the amount of SP he has. Whereas Garurumon and Kabuterimon look like they've used quite a lot of SP in comparison. Now, admittedly, I'm using the most powerful moves for all of them. Admittedly, I don't think the most powerful move for Ikakumon requires that much SP compared to the other two, which requires like over 10, 13, about 13, 14 SP. Well, Ikakumon only requires 7 SP, so maybe that's why it's going down a lot slower. Well, in fact, that's more than likely why it is going down a lot slower. So let's just go in with the Harpoon Torpedo. Because Harpoon Torpedo is awesome! Don't doubt the power of the Harpoon Torpedo. It is awesome. So Garurumon's practically got no SP left, so I'm going to probably just go in with regular attacks and yeah, pray that they don't miss like that one just did. Oh, I've got one attack left. Okay. Why not use it? I don't have any SP restoring items at the moment, I don't think. So, suffice to say, I'm just going to kind of have to make do with the SP that I have. Ikakumon's mostly going to be the one dishing out all the main big powerful attacks on this thing, because Kabuterimon and Garurumon have no SP enough left to really hurt this thing. Okay. See? I don't know why I bothered doing that for. Perhaps hoping that he had an attack that only used 3 SP? I don't know. But it's a habit of mine. I always go into there, even when like I've got no SP left. See? Done it again. It's a habit. I swear it is. So it's mostly going to be down to Ikakumon to finish this fight. Ikakumon's pretty awesome, don't you think? Even though Garurumon was the one to finish that fight off, yeah, Ikakumon is awesome. Okay, I've said it. So that's a level up. Yep, they're all up to level 16. Right, so that's that sub-quest beaten. The 2 Unimon ought to be ashamed of themselves. And Mojyamon's presumably happy now because he's got whatever it is he wants back. So, big celebrations while the Unimon are just like hanging their heads in shame. We get an item. And that's it. What are you saying thank you to Mojyamon for, Yamato? Because Mojyamon didn't fucking do anything. We did all the work and he just came in afterwards. Unless he said something. But again, not fluent in Japanese. So let's continue on with the main story at last. We've got the 2 sub-quests out of the way. So, let's see, I probably ought to get one of the weaker ones up. We'll get Mimi in there. And Matt. Okay. My general outlook on it is Taichi and Yamato's Digimon are going to be able to reach like the highest possible like mega forms without needing like friendship rankings to get there. So I believe that they should have a lot of EXP, experience, whatever. So here is the gist of things. We were told that we can now leave File Island and go to server because we've got problems going on in the continent of server, evil and all that we need to destroy. So we now have to leave File Island behind us, so that is the end of that arc. Well, this episode is the end of this particular arc. Quite saddening actually that we're actually reaching the end of the arc. And I do apologise for like leaving things hanging on a bit too long. Like I say, when I was recording this, my hay fever was kind of acting up. I was sneezing like a trooper. And not only that, I believe I was like, oh my god, the sound's off, and I completely forgot that the recording technology that I have does that sometimes. It doesn't mean that the sound's not recording, it just means that it's not coming out of my speakers. It is recording still though. It's weird. Okay. So, the kids obviously have a decision to make. They need to decide whether to leave File Island. And of course we're going to leave File Island. We can't proceed through the game without leaving File Island and going to Server. Server's going to be interesting to explore. The kids have seen everything that File Island has got to offer. So I'm presuming that this is a big debate as to whether they should go. And Takera's like, yeah, we should go. That kid is going to be fucked up for life. So everyone's like, yeah, okay, let's go to Server. Should be a new adventure. A new adventure, la la. So yeah, let's go to Server, come on, let's go to Server. Come on, you miserable bastard, let's go to Server. There's so many things we need to see. This conversation does seem to drag for a little bit. Yay, they're going to Server. So let's make a start here. Well, we will in a minute. So yeah, all the Digimon are like, yeah, we'll help you find a way to get over the Server. We'll build you a raft. So that's exactly what they're going to do. It isn't necessarily clear what you have to do here if you don't understand Japanese, like you know, like me. So I kind of used a little bit of a walkthrough for this just to kind of get a rough idea. I mean, it's not tricky to guess, but you do need to chat to. Basically, this part is all compromised to chatting with all the Digimon. That you've met on your adventure. Well, not all of them, but obviously the most important ones that came to see you off. And I don't want to battle you, Betamon. Go away. You're weak. Anyway, we're going to chat to Sentaromon here, who needs some wood, or you know, he needs some wood to make a bridge with. So we need to go and get some wood, and well, there is another Digimon in the area who just so happens to have what we need, so we need to go find him. Now, if you wanted to gain experience before leaving, there are a ton of Kawagamon. They're slightly stronger than the Kawagamon we used to face, where we could beat them in one hit with Greymon. They're actually quite a bit stronger, so, and I think they give away like 500 experience, so I suppose that's a good means of grinding if you want to, but I'm lazy and this is a playthrough, so I'm not going to be grinding. So we want to head up for that item. I'm pretty sure that the whole no grinding thing is definitely going to bite me on the arse at some point. Ah! Did not want to fight that mushroom on. So we want to head over here. There's definitely nothing else down here, so let's head over here. Because we'll find Leomon, who has what we need. And yeah, he'll give us that. How the kids managed to carry all that wood back, I will never know. But we need to head back and talk to Centaurimon again so that he can build the bridge for us. We'll avoid that Monochromon, because I'm really not in the mood to grind. That'd be a lot of cutting I have to do. No, I'm lazy, damn it. Lazy! Ah! It's funny how Mushroomon walks with that little waddle. Kind of like a pregnant lady. So we need to head back down here, avoid you because I don't really want to know, and talk to you. And he will build the bridge for us. So now we have a bridge that we can cross in order to get other supplies that we might need. But to do that we need to talk to other Digimon. I do apologise for like the lengthy silence there, I was having a sneezing fit. So in here, got an item. Elecmon is here, so talk to him. And he wants supplies. Well, actually, no, he wants something in particular so that he can give you supplies or something. I don't know. But we need to go and talk to Mojyamon in order to get what we need from for our Elecmon. I swear to God, hay fever sucks. All you people who love summer, if you don't have hay fever, you are the luckiest bastards I've ever met. I hate you all. Seriously, sneezing is all I know. I hate it. Now there are two ways we can go here. Two Kawagamons and a Monochromon later. So let's move on. I don't think you have to come up here, but you can get one of two items up here, so it's always handy to do so. Plus there's item boxes. I can never say no to item boxes, though I don't always know what I'm being given. So I want to head up here, avoid the Kawagamon, because I have no interest in fighting it. And you can come across Meramon and Frigimon. By the way, Frigimon's Japanese name is Yukidarimon. I actually did not know that. Because there you go, I'm that ignorant where the Japanese version is concerned. Talk to them, and you can get one of two items. I picked the first item so I can get a defensive item. Yeah, I got the defensive item. Whereas if I had picked option 2, I could have gotten the attack item. So it really depends on what you want. Option 2 is for attack, option 1 is for defense. You'd have thought it would have been the other way around, but why make such a fuss over something so trivial? So we want to head down here and talk to Mojyamon, who has what we need to give to Elecmon. So that's that. Let's go back to Elecmon now. I don't want to fight you. I want to head back to Elecmon. I wasn't initially sure of this at the time, but yeah, you've got to go back and see Elecmon and talk to him again. So you can give what Mojyamon gave to you to him, and then he will obviously help you on your way. So just save real quick.